I look like a pregnant snack, okay? That's what I look like. Oh, Tay.
That's a real one in your reflection. Without a follow, without a mention. You really piping up on these. You gotta be nice for what?
What's up, YouTube? I've missed you guys so freaking much. I know you guys have not seen your girl in a good minute, but I've been doing a lot. I've been going through a lot. As you guys know, your girl is getting a lot bigger. As you can see, the countdown has officially begun. I'm nervous, excited. I have so much, like, I don't even know. But for the most part, I've been getting everything organized. I've been sorting out so much stuff. I've been like preparing, basically. Like, it's a lot. And on top of that, I'm going to school still. I am still working. I'm working up until my due date. So, and now I'm about to do my makeup and just talk to you guys, you know, just chill, vibe, you know what I'm saying? How are you guys doing? Comment down below. Let me know what is going on with you guys in your life. Because so far what I've already done to my face, I just like sprayed it with like a photo finish. Even though this is a setting spray, I like to spray my face first. I don't know why. I just do. I did my brows, but I didn't, like, you know, conceal them, so I'm gonna do that. Y'all, I have this weird obsession with eating ice now. It's bad. I don't know. It's so good. Once that water goes down, I'm eating all that ice. But yeah. So the topic of the day, if you guys didn't read the title, it's how do you tell your parents you're pregnant? You know, how you tell your mom, your dad, whoever. Now, most people, they normally have like a certain parent that's cool, you know what I'm saying? The one that's like calm, cool, and collected, okay? And then they have the one that, you know, you scared because they the one that freak out. Some people hide their pregnancy. I don't understand. How do you do that? How is that possible? I know some people, I've heard people like hide their entire pregnancy for like 6 months. What? Like, that to me, I'm sorry, but I can't. Like, I need to express myself. I cannot like go a whole 6 months. That's a long time. I'm sorry, that's too long. But basically, if you are the person that is, you know, you want to tell your parents, like you normally tell your parents everything, you know what I'm saying? You have a good communication, and even if you don't, but you tell them what's important, and you being pregnant is important. Or if you're a guy and you got somebody pregnant, that's also important. You know what I'm saying? Me, I have a good relationship with both my parents. So for me, it was very important that I told them as soon as possible, even though I was freaking terrified, and I already knew it wouldn't be like an exciting response, you know what I'm saying? It would be like, you know, like very shocking and a lot to take in. Right? Or there's no special way to do it. Like, you can honestly, you could probably take them out in public. Like, say if your parent is the type that goes crazy, or you know, like, they're gonna snap on you or curse you out or something, take them out in public. You know what I'm saying? Take them out in public, because you know how parents be like, when they're in public, they don't act out. They don't do the most when they're in public. You know what I'm saying? So you could probably take them out, go take them to a nice little restaurant or something. And I look crazy. Take them to a nice little restaurant, sauce them up a little bit, and then tell them the news. You could do that. That will. But this is the thing, right? The storm is gonna come either way. They're going to go, like, once they leave that restaurant, They gonna call you, they gonna see you, and they're gonna do what they wanted to do at that restaurant. So you just gotta get it over with. You just gotta get it, rip it off like a band-aid. The way I told my parents was like, I don't remember the exact words, but I was like, hey, you know, like, hey, I have something to tell you. You know, I was so nervous, you guys. I was honestly like, I don't know how I got through it. I was like, inside I was freaking out, but outside I looked mad calm. I just remember me saying to my mom that, you know, something about me like adding an addition or something like that, you know. And she was like, she didn't catch on at all. Like, she was confused as heck. And then I just had to tell her, like, I'm pregnant. And she was just like, how do you know you're pregnant? Like, how do you know that? And I told her I took a test, and I also went to the doctors, and they confirmed it for me, so I already know. And so she had to like stop and hold on to something, like, because she looked like she was about to fall down. I was like, ooh, shit. So she literally looked like she was going to have a heart attack. She was very caught off guard. And the time frame that I did it right before we both went to work. Because at the time I was working at a elementary school. And, you know, bright and early. And same thing with her. So we literally wake up at the same time. We're getting ready. And I leave the house first. I leave the house before her. So we were up getting ready. We were eating breakfast when I told her. Because it shocked her so much to the point she couldn't even go to work. So she was just like, no, I'm staying home. And I was so now moving on, telling my dad was a lot more calm. Like, he was very disappointed. Like, he was disappointed. You know, now both of them are on board. Now both of them are excited, you know what I'm saying? And we're getting ready for our baby girl to come into the world. But initially, it was not like, he embraced it more though. He embraced it more, and he was like, I'm disappointed in you, but I'm supporting you. We're not doing any type of like, you know, if this is what God wants, then that's what it is. Like, I'm very spiritual. I believe that, you know, whatever is supposed to happen is meant to happen, and regardless of whatever plan I had, God always, the Lord always, okay, Shabbat, has a different plan for you. Everything happens for a reason. And so now, you know, once you get past the point of telling your parents, I mean, obviously, depending on how old you are, if you're young, your parents are gonna be pissed. If you're older and you have yourself established more, they're more accepting. If you're definitely grown as heck, they don't care. And especially if you're out of their house, it's like, all right, you grown, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I need to prime my face. I almost forgot. Prime my face. Prime my face from my forehead. But yeah. But you just have to tell them. There's no like right or wrong way on what to say. You just don't want to come off rude. You want to be respectful. And also, parents have this thing where they feel like, because I'm about to be a parent, you know what I'm saying? And when I already know how I'm going to be, but I'm at an age where I'm making my own decisions and stuff like that with the advisement of my parents, but still I make my own decisions. It's like, you don't want your parents to feel like your decision was their fault, because it was your decision, you know what I'm saying? Like, so naturally a parent automatically takes like the heat. They're just like, what did I do wrong? Oh, my child, you know you know what I'm saying? They do that. They get flustered and they feel like what your decision that you made is like somehow related back to them, and it's not. It's not at all. Like, when they get to when your child gets to a certain age, you know, you're not, you know, you're not in control of the things that happen to them anymore. So in whatever you do, or however you say it to your parent, whether it's your mom, your dad, whether it's your adopted parents, whether it's your grandma, whether it's your grandpa, whoever, you know what I'm saying, just be mindful that they feel, even though it's happening to you, they feel like the heat, you know what I'm saying, they really feel it. Even though you probably be like, oh, it has nothing to do with you, it's happened to me, it's my body. They really feel it, you know what I'm saying, because you either came from them or they just raised you. So they really care, obviously. They love you, so they care a lot, you know. They don't want to, they want good things for you. The reason why I think everybody should honestly tell their parents right away is because your parents raised you. Your parents care about you and they want the best for you. And even though that they may freak out, they may go ape-ish, you know what I'm saying, on you. The thing is, they will always love you, you know what I'm saying? They will always love you, no matter how bad you mess up, or no matter what, really, no matter what, you're always gonna love your baby. Like, that's your child, like, you're gonna love your child regardless. Nothing can really deter you from that. You're always gonna have that parental instinct to protect your child from whatever it is. And no matter how old they are, like, I don't care if I'm 30 years old, my mom's still gonna be on me, my father's still gonna be on me, they're still gonna advise me, they're still gonna try to protect me from whatever, even if I'm married, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you gotta get past it, girl. You gotta get past it. And just being secretive with your parents in general, come on, guys. I mean, I know I lie. Everybody lies. Like, honestly, all teenagers, all young adults, they don't tell their parents everything. I mean, come on. Really, like, no one really tells their parents everything. What happens? Like, something bad happens when your parents don't know about it. Something bad happens. And then when you have to, when you're in a position where you have to tell your parents, guess what happens? You're not only going to get in trouble for the fact that whatever happened, bad happened, but you're going to get in trouble for not telling them. Because it's like, when you tell them, you're like, you're in the clear, you know what I'm saying? You're open with them, you're honest with them, you tell them everything. But when you keep certain things from them, and then you have to find out, then you have to figure out a way to tell them, for one, because they're out of the loop, you know what I'm saying? Your parents can help you. Your parents can help you. Your parents can help you more than your friends can. Key to life. Your parents can help you more than your friends can. So if anybody should know first, you know what I'm saying, it's your parents. And I hope my daughter would, like, do that. I'm gonna make sure, like, we build that bond. I am not a judgmental person, you know what I'm saying? I used to be, when I was growing up, I used to be very insecure of myself. And I used to be very, like, I don't know, like, depressed in a way. I was very depressed, honestly, on me, because I was a very happy kid. I always smiled, you know what I'm saying? No one could really tell that I was sad or lonely when I was a kid, but I was. And I think that it's very important that you tell your parents, you know what I'm saying? I'm always going to ask my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Because naturally, kids don't go to their parents about everything, you know what I'm saying? They don't go to their parents unless it gets super serious. I feel like I have an advantage because I grew up in an age where technology is high as heck. iPhone, hello. Every kid has an iPhone. Every kid, like, they have a phone in kindergarten. Like, it's crazy. So I feel like I have an advantage because they can't fool me. You could, if you were born in, let's say, 1990, 1990 and up, you can fool your parents. 1990 and up babies, even especially the 2000s. Like, if you're in that age bracket, if you were born like right on that cuff of like 1990 and above, you can fool your parents, because technology, they don't really know, you know, a lot about technology. So a lot of the stuff we go through now, especially, is online. Okay, so my daughter cannot fool me when it comes to online stuff. Your girl knows. Like, I know the gadgets, I know the buttons, I know the apps, I know the websites. You ain't getting past me. You know what I'm saying? You could get past your parents if you like in that age bracket now, because they're not good with technology. They're not like savvy in that area. So it gives the kids the opportunity to hide a lot of things. So yeah, just don't be afraid. Honestly, just tell your parents. Just tell them what it is. 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 If your parents are calm, cool, and collected, you can tell them at the crib. If your parents are not calm, cool, and collected, you can tell them out when you're in public, in a space where they cannot act crazy because they're in public. You feel me? That's how you finesse it. That's how you finesse the situation. It's all about building that bond, you know. It's very important, especially for women, to have your mom. Like, if you're pregnant and you need to have your mom by your side. You know what I'm saying? You need to, because that's, for one, this person that raised you, and she's a woman, so she knows exactly what you're going through, and she can relate to you and advise you, and you know what I'm saying? That's something dads can't do. Dads can be there and they don't know how that is, so it's like dads can only do so much. Yeah. Woo-wee. Ooh, I'm baking that face, honey. Baking that face. Hey, baking that face. Baking that face. Baking that forehead. Baking that forehead. Baking that forehead. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. Eyes. But yeah, guys, anything, comment down below. This is a long video. Comment down below if you have any topics, any video ideas you guys want me to do. I know for sure that I want to do a belly casting video. I bought the belly casting already, and I'm gonna have my boyfriend put it on me, you know. I have done my maternity shoot already. You guys, oh my gosh, my maternity shoot was so freaking lit. It was so lit. It was amazing. I did 2 shoots. I did one with my good friend Alex Kira, plugging you in here, boo. Okay, I appreciate you. And then I did an individual shoot by myself with KJ the Creative, at KJ the Creative on Instagram. Okay, he did an amazing job shooting me. I was looking like a pregnant snack, honey. I was not playing with anybody. I was not playing. Okay, I did not come to play. I did not. I really didn't. This is really, honestly, guys, all the products I'm using has been honestly Fenty Beauty, except for this, what I'm about to use right now. Hold on. Oh my god, the light. Jesus, how do people do this? Okay. It's messy. This is like atrocious. But it's from ColourPop, and the palette is called Yes Please. that's what it's called. The palette is very messy because I've been using it, as you can see. This is the only palette that I have currently because when I do makeup, I honestly don't do eyeshadow, but I'm just doing it for the sake of the video. Palette. These are the colors on the palette, and I'm using this dark color right now in the crease, in the crease, like that. Okay, windshield wiper motions, and we're just going back and forth like so. Okay, this is the Kilowatt highlight, and I used, I think it's Moscow Mule. It's the shinier one, and I used that on my lid. I love Rihanna. Like, all my products, like, honestly, her sticks. This is literally from my first ever video was doing a review on her Fenty products, and I only use her products. Like, I'm so comfortable. Like, it's so good for my skin. Yeah. Another brand that I really like is NARS. I use their concealer. They're really okay. And this concealer that I was using before is the Pro Conceal LA Girl. LA Girl, you can never go wrong, and it's mad cheap. Like, come on now. Should I highlight my nose? I should probably put some highlight on my cheek, right? Or is it good like this? No, it's good like this. Whatever. But this video's been long enough, so I'm gonna end this video right here. Guys, comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm planning on doing a birth vlog, but Lord Jesus, I hope and pray. I gotta, like, cause my boyfriend's gonna be recording, and I hope he records properly, cause he's not a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell before you go, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man.